Scott, how are you?
Doing great. It was the Outlaw Josie Wells, and there was this little scene around a campfire, and he wanted to cut the scene down, so I went in there and I cut the music down and the scene played. He said, "You made a cut in this?" I said, "Yeah, we cut right here." He says, "Well, you can do that?" I said, "Well, yeah, you just..." He said, "Well, we always had this mess and a bad cut." And I said, "Well, I just, my background of learning music from Kenny Wilhoit," and he says, "Great." So we finished the film, and he just said to me that he his plan was for me to be with his team and be on his films.
I did a play in LA in 1992 at the Tiffany Theater, and Jason Alexander came and he befriended, he wasn't famous from Seinfeld yet. He just started Seinfeld that September.
Wow.
So this is August. He becomes friends with the director. He wants to turn it into a movie, and he and I got a little bit chummy. Jumped to 1998. I'm in New York. I had a tiny role in Godzilla, the movie Godzilla. I left LA, went to the premiere in New York on a vacation, and I get a call from my agent. Jason Alexander wants to see you for his movie Cherry Pink, which he was directing right after Seinfeld went off the air.
Does she travel with you? Does she have a sense of appreciation as you as an actress and what you do for a living?
No, she doesn't know what we do. My husband's on Cougar Town, and it's great. You know, she's 5. She just worries about, when can she have candy.
And just listening to you savor the written words, is that a hard thing for you to do, or does it come pretty easily? Because I was totally taken in by just your voice.
Well, that's very flattering of you to say so. I mean, it's something I'm not aware of. I was, when I saw this movie, when I saw the footage, because this is a wildlife drama.
The studio system really, in fact, was the best way to create a core of professional actors, technicians, sound recordists. It had a level of professionalism that is unmatched. Today, you can't find that. I mean, the crew came to work and pressed Dickie's work clothes, you know.
The edit is the last rewrite of the script, and it is.
Very true. Do you sometimes go a little crazy once you're out there now? Oh, I gotta shoot this. I gotta shoot this. I gotta get that.
It's not a bad idea to do it, because if you're austere and you say, "I'm only going to do this, this, and this," and you go in the editing room and you want to go back, you can't.
Right.
Or it's going to cost you a lot of money. And try telling the producer that you want to go back. What? Why didn't you do it right the first time?
It's a lot more expensive to go back. Reshoots or additional scenes cost a lot more than doing it right the first time.
I want to search and siege this film because seeing an actress behind the camera to me says a lot in working with actors. Can you tell me about Just Pray for a few minutes?
Yeah, it was a short film that I did about, I think about six years ago, I want to say, and it was a little passion project of mine. I always wanted to get behind the camera. It was written by a dear friend of mine who we both produced it together, and it was a film that, it was a great experience.
There was an open call for the movie A Bronx Tale. Robert De Niro was looking for...
My favorite actor.
Yes, he was looking for a 9-year-old boy to play his son in the movie A Bronx Tale. I took my son, and I had, after my daughter, I had a son, and my life, I was living my life, but I still knew that I was going to be an actor. I took my son on that open call, and I realized that there was an open call for the mother, which I didn't know the mother was the wife of De Niro, but it was. And after my son went in for the audition on this open call, I asked the casting director, "Can I audition for the mother?"
They're telling me that I need to go. They're flashing rap on, on the monitor here. So I'm having fun, but...
I know the work I did in that film, and I told her way on early in that film. I'd see her when they were shooting in Los Angeles. I'd go out on the set, and I told her, "Wow, girl, something special here." And she says, "You told me that." And I said, "Yeah, I told you, and I'm so happy for you." So.
Well, thanks, Joel, for being here very much.
Absolutely.
For those of you who don't know, Unforgiven, which you won the Oscar for, is one of the 100 most memorable films according to American Film Institute. So I'm very privileged to have the very editor here and enjoying and celebrating the Reno Film Festival. I'm Scott Birmingham, and this is One on One with Joel Cox, and this is for your review.